Hi, and welcome to Triadic Entertainment presents Dungeon Delvers. I'm Ted and/or Tim.
And I'm Tim and/or Ted.
Now we're on to what genuinely made us chuckle to the point of almost dying when we were rolling for Keith. We're going to roll for names, and then we're going to roll for all the flavoury backgrounds. We're using Xanathar's guide here. For those of you that don't have Xanathar's guide, all this stuff that we're using is flavour. We've specifically chosen characters and classes just out of the player's handbook. So if anyone who's new to D&D or is listening to this for the first time and wants to try it out, they can literally buy the player's handbook and go from there. They don't have to buy Xanathar's. This is just flavour stuff. This is background information that is just we're putting in because we think it'd be funny. You don't have to do it. It's not game breaking. It's just story.
Yeah. You could easily run and play a game with just the player's handbook.
Okay, so the first thing you need to do is find out a D100.
D100.
And I will find you the half orc.
It was Keith was in that before, wasn't it?
Keith was in that before, yeah. The human ones are going to be the trickiest ones. Okay, so yeah, roll a D100.
D100. I've got a hot 8.
A hot 8. Your name is Kagak.
Okay. You want to spell that one for me?
C-A-G-A-K.
Oh, I was expecting phlegm to be in there somewhere.
C-A-G-A-K and some phlegm.
And splem?
Phlegm. Not splem.
We heard splem.
You heard splem.
Kagak.
Kagak.
That's all right. Okay, so what we're going to do is, instead of going back and forth, we'll do me and then we'll do you.
Yeah, so for the names, and then we'll go on. And what we're going to do is focus on one character at a time for the backstory, because there's a lot of rolling and stuff. And if we're jumping back and forth between me and you, it'll get a bit confusing. But I've just got to do some counting. 1 second.
Okay.
There are 16 different types of name for the human. I just had to count up because there's no dice roll for that, and each one's got a D100 roll. So I am going to be rolling from number 10, which is 1.
I've got to talk about something again when he finds out where 10 is. Oh no, I used almost something information before.
7,
I don't know any more facts
9,
about something.
10. Apparently, I'm Japanese.
Oh, fair enough. A Japanese pirate wizard.
A Japanese pirate wizard. Okay.
Good at wizarding. An old Japanese pirate wizard.
What's that? 56.
Yep.
56 is Kimiko.
Kimiko, the shitty old pirate wizard.
Kimiko, the shitty old pirate wizard. Okay?
All right.
That's my name, right. So, now that we've rolled names, we are moving straight on to the background stuff. So, initially, in Xanathar's, each of the classes has a bit of flavour added into it to, like, things like sworn enemies and racial and other little bits to do with specific types of character. So we're going to look for fighter. Okay, fighter.
All
okay,
right.
heraldic signs is the first one.
Okay. I don't... This is going to be signals, symbols, or other imagery.
This is class traits.
Oh, okay.
This is the stuff from your class.
Okay. What am I rolling for this then?
1d6.
A D6.
A d6.
That's a 3.
A 3. You've got crossed great swords in front of a castle gate, signifying the defense of a city or kingdom.
That's my sigil.
That's your signal. Your sigil. Sorry. It's signal.
House sigil. Okay. Sorry.
2 crossed great swords in front of a castle gate.
Okay. And what's the next one?
The next one is a d6, and it's your instructor.
Okay. A D6.
A d6 on that one.
That's a 2.
A 2. You were military. You served or trained with a group of soldiers and know as much about working as a team. So, yeah, you've been...
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
you're quite good at soldiering. Quite good at soldiering. The next one is signature style.
Okay.
Now, this is the one that actually sounds pretty interesting, because I've just seen the top one. Elegant sounds quite cool. But yeah, so roll a d6, and it'll tell you your fighting style.
I've got a hot 1.
You rolled an elegant.
Okay.
You have an elegant fighting style. You move with grace and in total control, never using more energy than you need.
Okay.
That's actually brilliant.
A really graceful half-orc.
A really graceful hawk who can't wield his own sword.
Yeah.
Because he does healing damage. That's 5 healing damage.
I hit him for +3 health.
Oh, incredible.
So I forgot to write all that down. I just wasn't paying attention.
Elegant. You move with grace and poise, never using more energy than necessary.
Cool.
Okay, so now we're on to the familial ties. We are on to family.
Family, right. Did I know my parents?
Did you know your parent? Roll a D100 and find out.
D100.
You want that one and that one?
I do. Yeah, I've got it. Okay, so I have a 30.
You know who your parents were or are?
I do. Fantastic. That's a good start.
So, because you're a hawk, you have a second roll to make, which is a D8.
A D8. I rolled a 7.
A 7. One parent was human and the other was a half-orc.
Okay. One human, one orc.
Half-orc.
One half-orc, my apologies.
Because there is options for the orc as well, but you rolled for the half-orc.
Okay.
Okay, birthplace. Roll a D100.
61.
61. You were born at the home of a healer or a midwife.
Home of a
That's
healer.
where you were born. And that's literally physically where you were born.
Yeah.
The next one is to roll against the number of siblings you've got. So roll a D10.
6.
6. Roll a D4 plus 1.
D4 plus 1. 3.
So you've got
plus
4
1.
siblings.
4 siblings.
And then you need to roll a 2D6 to work out your birth order.
5.
5. You are the oldest of the group.
I'm oldest. Okay.
Okay. So, family. Where do your family live now? Or where are they? Where are they?
Right.
It's roll a D100.
Okay. I've got 37.
37 puts them. Oh, you've got single father or stepfather.
We're a single dad.
Yep. So we'll find out where your mum is later on.
Yep.
Actually,
Keith,
the absent parent is a D4. So roll. Keith had that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Keith had a.
Yeah. The mum was in prison. 2.
2. This is going very much like Keith. Yeah, you've got an imprisoned mum.
The mum's in prison. Okay.
Yeah.
She was in prison for extortion last time, if I remember.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. Not as successful as your crime-related sister, who was very well successful, or your very famous labourer dad.
Yeah.
Right. So.
So what did mum do? Why is she in prison?
We can roll against that now.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, roll against that now. Okay.
Flesh out mum.
Let's flesh out mum, and we'll come back to that. So let me go over to the this page. So first of all, we'll check mum's status. So if you roll a 3d6 against mum's status.
Okay. I've got 10.
10. Mum is alive and well. Okay.
Alive and well, okay.
So where is the crime table? Crime table's on this page. Roll a d8 against the crime table.
D8. Mum committed crime number 6.
Crime number 6 is kidnapping.
She kidnapped. Way to go, Mum.
Roll a d12 to find out what punishment she's got.
She has got punishment number 6.
Punishment number 6 is you committed the crime or helped to do so, but nonetheless the authorities found you not guilty.
Ah, so she's not in prison. Why is she in prison then?
Maybe she's. We've got to roll it.
Different crime?
We have to roll again.
Different crime? 12.
12. No, that's the wrong dice. You need 8.
Oh, sorry.
Too many numbers.
4.
4. Assault.
Kidnapping and assault.
She got off the kidnapping though. She did it, but she got off.
Alright. Cleared. Cleared of kidnapping.
Roll a d12.
It's a 6 again. It's again cleared. Isn't it?
Cleared in that.
I'm re-rolling that one. I don't want cleared. Fuck off. 6. 1.
1. Did not commit the crime and were exonerated after being accused.
Oh,
so
why are you in prison?
She I'm gonna say she did commit that assault. Roll again against the crime.
So exonerated. So it's a D8 for a crime she committed. We've got to find one that she was actually prisoned for. 7.
7. Extortion.
Yep, there we go. Well,
that's what your mum was in prison for last time. Roll a d12, see if she's still in there.
So I can write down extortion because add it to a list of crimes. Number 5.
That's exonerated again. You know that, right?
No, I'll re-roll.
Re-roll it.
4.
That's exonerated.
9.
9. Caught and convicted.
There we go. Convicted for extortion.
Yeah, for 1d4 years. So if you roll a d4, and we'll get, and that's how many years she was convicted for.
4.
4 years. So although that may there have been a little bit cheeky and a little bit rolling away, we needed to get one she was in prison for.
So just realise that my mum, she's in prison. She's alive and well, but she's previously been caught for crimes. She was actually finally nailed by the one. She's been a kidnapper. She's been an assaultist. She's extorted people, and she got caught for the extortion.
She got caught for all of them, but she got exonerated by the first 2.
Cleared on kidnapping. She didn't do it. She
did it. No, it was very specific. She did it, but she got cleared.
Oh, fair enough.
It's very specific about that. Okay, so your next thing you got to roll for is 3d6, and it's on your family's lifestyle.
Okay. Hot ones all across the board.
Ones across the board. That's amazing. That's the lowest score you can get. That is wretched.
Wretched. Okay.
So your family lifestyle is wretched, and that's going to really affect your.
It's because of my mum.
Childhood home.
It's my mum's fault. I'm a criminal mum.
Mum's a criminal, yeah. Right.
Every other week she was getting caught.
So this is. This will be a fun one for you.
Instead of getting a real job, you pulled our family name through the dirt, kidnapping kids, beating them up, and extorting them. The same kid.
What a horrible upbringing you've had. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So, roll a D100.
All right. Oh Jesus. It's 70.
70. So that's actually 30 because you have a minus 40 modifier to your thing.
Okay.
Which means that you have no permanent place of residence and you move around a lot.
We have to move because Mum's always wanted.
Well, yes. Yeah. She's always committing crimes, so you have to keep moving house.
I've written in nomadic for that.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm a wretched nomad.
3d6 for childhood memories.
I'm hoping these are poor. Maybe not. No, that's 12.
12.
Yeah.
I had several friends, and my childhood was generally a happy one. So despite all the shit,
I think this is a false memory.
I think you've got PTSD. You've deluded yourself into believing it was good.
My several friends were the other kids at the visit house.
You've got several siblings. Maybe it was them. We're all for that in a bit. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What was your Outlander, weren't you, as a background? Right. Because we're moving on to the personal decisions section. These are decisions based on your background that we rolled for in the player's handbook. There's one coming up for the class in the next page.
Yep.
Okay, so Outlander is roll 1d6, and you became an Outlander because...
Number 4.
My people lived on the edges of civilization, and I learned methods of survival from my family. I think the universe is building you a fucking brilliant character here.
Right, run that back before I go. I didn't write nothing down. I was chuckling too much.
My people lived on the edge of civilization, and I learned methods of survival from my family.
Okay.
That is quite apt, I think. You know, that makes a certain degree of sense.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to know why you became a fighter?
Yep.
Okay, so roll a d6.
I became a fighter because of number 5.
Because I grew up fighting and refined my talents by defending myself and the people who against the people who crossed me.
Usually those trying to take Mum.
Yeah. So maybe you got a charge for assault as well. We'll get to that when we get to the crime bit if you commit any crime. So how old did you say you were? Just can you remember, or do you have to go back and look?
I have to go back to the second.
That's not a problem. No, you take your time. There's no rush. I just because we're moving on to now events by life age. Now this is a number of events that is going to happen based on how old you are.
I'm 25.
25. You need to roll a d4 to find out how many life-changing events that you've had.
I have had 4 life-changing events.
So roll. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write these numbers down, and we'll roll 4 d100s, and I will tell you each one at the end.
Okay. So first one is 70 again.
70.
Second one is 65.
65.
63.
63.
And last one is 33.
33. Right. I am going to let you re-roll 63.
Okay.
Because they're the same.
You're not going to believe this? Oh, wait, no. It's 93, not 63. I thought I'd done it again.
Right, 93.
Yep.
And I'm also going to let you re-roll... wait, hang on. No, that's cool. That's cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so what have we got?
So,
First event.
First up was number 70. You spent time working in a job related to your background. Start the game with an extra 2d6 gold.
Ah, nice.
Okay? And you do that twice. So 4d6 gold.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, because because you rolled that one 3 times.
Yep, so it's 4d6 gold.
4d6 gold. Okay. 93. Oh, you are going to be so happy with this one. Genuinely, you're going to have a little wee of laughter.
All right, let's go.
All right. You committed a crime
Oh,
or wrongly accused. Please roll against the crime and punishment table.
Okay.
So we'll roll against crime and punishment in a minute. And the last one was 33, which is you made an enemy of an adventurer. Roll a d6. An odd number indicates you are to blame for the rift. An even number indicates you are blameless.
Okay, I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
Yep.
So that's an even number. So you are blameless.
So I made an enemy of an adventurer.
And we will determine. It says use the supplemental tables to work out with the DM to determine the cost, hostile character identity, and the danger it possesses to you. So we'll roll some shit when we get to the next page, and we'll go against that. So
figure out
the
what
one you've got to go for now. The one you're most excited about is the crime.
Yep.
So
kidnapping, assault, or extortion is what I'm hoping for. Take after good old mum.
So we turn to the page, roll a d8, and we'll see what you get.
Learned these lessons from mummy, and I got a 7.
You got an extortion.
Yep.
Let's hope you were better than your mum, otherwise you were going to spend some time in prison. Roll a d12 whenever you get a second.
There we go, and I rolled a 5. That's
5. That
cleared,
is, yeah, that's cleared for the crime, yeah. So you definitely, it says here, you committed the crime or helped to do so, but nonetheless the authorities found you not guilty.
Yep, bribery.
So you definitely
That's
did
my
it.
other charge that I didn't get convicted of.
Right, and so
I learnt the lessons from mum. How not to get caught.
So now we have a series of other rolls to do to find out your thing. So what we'll do is we'll roll for your man, the adventurer you.
Oh
angered.
yeah, the guy I ticked off.
Right. So roll a d100.
A D100. I've got a 10.
Yeah. So that's not 100. A 10 and a 0. That's
No,
100.
There's the 2 zeros that are.
Oh, okay.
100.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
10. You angered a bard.
Bard. Okay.
Yep. We'll use our. Where's our little sheet here? Roll a d10, and we'll use our thing against
1.
a 1. That's a dwarf.
I ended a bard dwarf.
Bardic dwarf.
Okay.
Okay. Roll a status effect. 3d6. We'll see if he's still alive. He's alive.
It's 13.
13. He's definitely alive. He's alive and quite successful.
Alive and successful. Okay.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I've just found. After all that working out we did for the race,
You found a
I've
table.
just found a table for races here.
Oh well.
Oh well. It's too late now. Yes.
When we inevitably do this again, we'll use that.
We'll use that. Yeah. We'll be.
We
and
would have
obviously,
forgotten about it by then, but
we'll definitely forgot. Well, I'm forgetting about it now. To be honest with you.
forget about what?
Eh? Right. Yeah. So. Yeah. You angered a bard.
All right. I'm blameless for it. What did I do to anger him?
There isn't a
Extorted
thing
him.
for that.
Got cleared from it.
Yeah, I would assume you
Well, no.
extorted him.
Well, apparently, I'm blameless though.
All right, so he thinks you extorted him and you didn't.
All right. Okay.
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 And that's all that. Well, you just got to work on your siblings now. The siblings are the last little section of this for you.
I've got 4 siblings.
You got 4 siblings, so we'll do what we did with Keith. We'll roll a highs or lows, with highs being girl, lows being boy.
Okay.
And
so first one then is a high.
is a high, so that's a girl.
Okay, so
So
sister.
Roll a d100.
That's 34.
34. Just a moment.
Her name is.
Her name is Gnyk. Gynk.
Gink. I've got to call her Gink.
Okay, you call her Gink if you want.
Ginky.
Sweat Rock. You can't call her that. That's copyrighted.
I doubt it, but
I'm going to say it's copyrighted. Can't steal from someone else's.
I think I found I'm an extorter and a thief.
Okay, roll a status, 2d6, 3d6 to see if they're alive and well.
She is 11, 12.
12, alive and well.
Alive and well. Okay.
Do you want to know what she does for a living?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I think you should roll D100 and see what she does for a living.
My sister, older sister, she does 39.
39. She does a 39.
She does, yeah.
She's an exile, hermit, or refugee. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry. I was 38. Sorry. 39 is explorer/wanderer.
Oh, right. Okay.
She's an explorer.
Explorer?
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Oh, wait, is she...
Oh, yeah. Do you want to know she's hostile to? 3d4.
3d4?
7. She's friendly towards you.
Oh, she's friendly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So your brother? You got another sibling. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got 4 in
You
total.
got 4 in total.
Okay, so this one
highs or lows is
a high again.
It's a sister.
It's another sister.
So roll a d100 against the girls' names.
We have 46.
46 is Lagazi.
Okay.
Lagazi.
Lagazi.
AZI.
I'm just going to call her Laggy.
Laggy. She's always moving in really jerky motions and freezing. Okay, 3d6.
She is a hot 6.
A hot 6.
And a
Alive.
10. She's a good
Alive,
sister.
but doing poorly due to financial injury or injury, financial troubles, or relationship difficulties.
Poor.
Yep. Do you want to know what she does?
Yeah, sure, why not?
D100.
52.
52. She is a farmer.
Farmer. All right.
Okay.
Her consideration of me
And how she feels about you is
6.
6. That's friendly.
Friendly again.
That's good, yeah.
It's my family or friends.
At least your family like you. Well, what's left of her? My mum's in jail because of all the crimes she keeps
We
committing.
haven't done my single dad yet.
Oh, yeah, we haven't.
I've still got 2 other siblings and a single dad.
2 other... Okay, so, yeah. So, sibling number 3.
Is Hi. It's
Girl.
another sister.
You got a lot of sisters. Are you
Yeah.
the only boy?
So far.
Maybe you will end up being the only boy.
Her name is 23.
Oh, that's a shame. 23 is Gaki.
Gaki.
Gaaki. That's better than the one I thought. I've seen Ula.
She is doing 10.
10. That is alive and well.
Okay, alive and well.
And then obviously we're going back for your D100.
That is 70.
70. 70 makes her a labourer. Just like your Keith's dad.
Yeah.
Except she's not famous for it.
And her attitude towards me is 6.
6.
Friendly again, I think.
6 is friendly again, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I got one more sibling.
One more sibling, highs or lows?
It's a lows. I got
It's
a boy.
low. You
I got a
brother.
boy.
Got a brother. He's the youngest as well in my mind now.
Yeah, sure, why
Because he
not?
was the 4th one rolled.
His
Okay.
name is
His name is
39.
39. Karg. Karg.
That's all right.
Yep.
And there's a strange little similarities between these names.
Yeah.
I'm Kagak, and you've got Karg as 2 boys.
Yeah.
They're quite harsh names. And then you've got Lagazi and Gaki as sisters.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's actually creeping me out a little bit.
All right.
I'll have a little nap. Okay.
He's also doing 6. He's not doing well.
Yeah, he's alive but doing poorly due to financial troubles, injury, or relationship difficulties. What does he do for a living? Maybe he's a labourer as well, and see if that's the thing.
Is that 100?
That's a D100.
He's doing 86.
86. He's a priest.
All right.
That's
Trying to redeem the well-talked soul of my mum, I guess.
Probably, yeah. Sounds like it. Okay.
I'm surprised I've got no more criminals. I mean, Keith's
Yeah.
family, they were all criminals.
They were all
Apart from his dad, who was a famous labourer.
He was, wasn't he? Bless him. Right. So we got
friendliness. Attitude towards me, and then we'll
towards you,
then
and then
we'll
it's
move
roll
on
for
to
daddy.
11.
11. He's indifferent towards you.
Different.
Yep.
Because I am a criminal as well.
Yeah. He's just a bit indifferent towards you. So
Okay. Good old daddy. We
Good
know he's a
old
bloke.
Daddy. We know he's a bloke, so we know which table we're rolling against.
And his name is Dad.
His name is Dad. You gonna roll for his actual name?
All right, I'll roll for his actual name. 60.
60 is Nybarg.
Nine.
Nybarg.
Okay. And he is doing 6. Sixes,
alive but doing poorly. And then we go for the D100.
Which is 9.
9. Oh.
Oh.
Your dad's an adventurer.
Oh.
Now we have to roll against the adventurer table to see what type of adventurer he is. So,
Is he the one that pissed off? He also happens to be a dwarfish.
no, he's not a dwarf, but if you roll it, he could be a bard. Like, just say you roll D100.
Okay. That's 96.
96. He's a wizard.
Ah.
He's a
Wizard.
wizarding adventurer.
Okay.
Okay, and how does he feel about you?
He is negligent.
I don't think he is.
8.
8. That is friendly.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so that's my family.
It's your family. That's yeah. You've got quite a.
I've got quite a decent background. So let's do a quick little recap. So my name is Kagak. I am a half-orc fighter. I'm an outlander and a tribal marauder. My main weapon of choice is a sickle that heals people. Let's see, I'm too weak to wear my chainmail armor. But luckily I'm good at dodging. I've got an AC of 15. I became a fighter because I grew up defending myself and my family. I grew up raised by a single dad, as my mum was in prison.
Constantly.
Yeah, constantly. She went to court a couple of times for kidnapping, assault.
Crimes she didn't obviously commit.
Yeah, she was cleared of those two, but she finally got caught for extortion. I don't actually know whether she's friendly or not towards me.
Do you want to roll for it?
Yeah, let's find out. She is 4.
4. Hostile.
Yeah, I've got a hostile mum.
She doesn't like you at all.
Maybe because I succeeded where she failed. Because I am also a criminal. I did a little bit of extortion, but I was cleared of it because I know how to bribe people where she didn't. Maybe because I had extorted her gold out of her.
Maybe.
However, in doing so, I did make an enemy of a dwarf bard. He was adventuring. He thinks I extorted him, but apparently I didn't. He's alive and doing well. He's out there somewhere, probably coming after me.
Probably.
So yeah, I'm an outlander because my people live on the edge of civilization, and I learned survival from my family. Well, mostly my mum. All right.
Sorry, I gave him a signal there. He didn't understand.
I don't understand nothing. Yeah, so I survived with my family. I've got a house sigil. It's a pair of crossed greatswords in front of a castle gate. Doesn't really mean much because we're not noble. I did have several friends growing up. My 3 sisters and a brother. They were all the other kids at the courthouse while we're waiting for mum to be sentenced. I did have a fairly ordinary upbringing as far as I'm concerned. All the other kids on my street had parents in prison.
And you were generally quite happy, so you're a happy child.
I grew up kind of like almost militarily though, so that's what kind of led me towards becoming a fighter. I'm quite elegant, however, with my fighting style, purely because I can't use heavy weapons. I did spend time working in kind of a fighting area. It gave me a bit of wealth growing up. I think that's it. I've got, as we've discussed, my 3 sisters, a brother, and a dad. Most of them are doing quite badly. They're alive, but not well. But my most successful is my, I'm guessing my oldest sister, since we went older. Yeah. Gink. She's an explorer. You know, we're all friendly. We're all good friends in our family. Well, apart from my mum, she hates us all.
Who hates you all? Yeah. Oh, she hates you.
She hates me at least. I don't know how she feels about the others. She won't talk to me.
Do a family roll. See how they feel.
All right.
Go on, roll it.
Towards the rest of
Towards
my
the rest of the
family.
entire family, she feels
5.
5 friendly.
Yeah, she's fine towards the rest of the family. It's me that she hates.
Maybe she's thinking that if I had this really cool fighter son, I was hoping he'd break me out of prison, but it turns out he's too weak to bend the bars.
But I think she's more pissed because I am a better extortioner than she is.
Could be.
I even get blamed for extortion I didn't commit. So people just assume it was me. So yeah, that's my guy.
Rightio. That's it.
So shall we?
Should we?
Let's move on to your background.
move on
then,
to
I guess.
me.
So you want to pass me the books?
I'll pass you. Well, you only need this one.
All right.
The page it's on is the life events. You just scroll forward for the classy bits. Find wizard. Just as while he's searching for the wizard page, or he's actually found the wizard page. It literally was the one page over. I was going to say that the other feature that I'm taking to go alongside the human variant. I've been having a quick read while you've been recapping. I'm choosing the feature Magic Initiate. Right,
That's
which gives
clever.
me a second set of spellcasting abilities based on one of the other classes. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take the Warlock spellcasting abilities
charisma.
because they use Charisma as a spellcasting modifier. So I'm going to be able to cast two cantrips, apologies, and one first level spell from the Warlock spellcasting table. So that will just give me a little bit more potency in combat because I'm a very squishy old man.
Yes.
So I'm going to write that off in story, in sort of background story. I'm just going to say that during my extensive years studying wizardry, I happened to come across a few extra skills.
You found in your book search, you came across a Warlock grimoire.
Yeah,
and
and learned a few extra bits. So that's what I'm going to go for that one. So that's my variant feature.
All right, fair enough. Right, so in your wizard areas here, you get a choice to roll for the kind of spell book you have.
Oh, excellent. So what do
Okay.
I need to roll?
It's a D6 for your spell book.
A D6 for my spell book. So I've rolled a D6. I've got a 5.
You're 5. You have a scorched spell book,
Okay.
ravaged by dragonfire,
Oh.
with the script of your spells barely visible on its pages. You've got a shitty book. You're a shitty wizard with a shitty book.
Yep, that sounds about right to me.
God knows how you survived the dragon.
Held the book up. Held the book up and the microphone as well. So if that disappeared as I was speaking, apologies again. I mimed with the microphone. Well done, Ned.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh,
right.
well.
Okay,
So what's my next?
the next one is your ambitions. Okay? It's a D6 as well.
Okay, so I'm rolling my D6, and that is another 5.
Okay. Arcane power must be taken away from those who would abuse it.
Okay. Remove magic from bad guys.
Okay.
Bad folk.
Then your third and final one,
Okay.
eccentricities.
Oh, this is a
So
little
it's another D6.
Okay, I'm rolling. Here we go. I rolled a 1.
You roll a 1, right? You have the habit of tapping your foot incessantly, which often annoys those around you. That's a shame. Some of those are much better.
Tapping foot annoyingly. Okay. Yeah, well, I imagine, because we've got a couple of extra, I don't know what yours is like. Well,
I've got a couple of extra spaces, yeah.
cat class traits. I imagine we could probably speak to our illustrious DM and say to him, if you feel like sticking in extra eccentricities or extra bits and pieces, feel free to make us roll or just assign it to us as we go through. And so we might end up with something a bit crazy later on down the line.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Anyway, so,
Okay,
what
so
now do I need to roll?
Yeah, so now we're going into whether or not you knew your parents. It's a D100.
Have we skipped over a little bit because there should be, isn't there the how I became and why I became?
I think that's later on, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's back and forth. It's all over the place.
Okay, yeah.
On that sheet, 'cause that sheet's laid out in a certain way, and the book doesn't go anywhere near it.
Yeah, that's not a problem. So what do I need to roll?
D100 to find out whether you know your parents.
D100. Oh, that's a big of a stretch to the table, that one. I rolled a 46.
You know your parents.
I do.
You're a human, aren't you?
I am a human, yes.
All right, so you don't need to know whether or not they were mixed race.
Nope, I don't. I'm just a human. I'm a human.
Although I do like the idea of them both being half elves and you've got only the human traits from them.
That would be hilarious. We probably all of them half orcs. That's why I'm a shit wizard. Okay.
Right, so the next one then is birthplace, where you were actually born. It's another D100.
Another D100. I rolled 82.
82. You were born in a brothel, tavern, or inn. So you're a pirate. I think you were born definitely in a brothel.
Yeah. Oh.
Or you can put in because it's.
I wrote in because it was the shortest one to write.
Yeah.
But then I've changed it to brothel now, so that's fine.
Yeah, I like brothel.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I've changed it to brothel. That's
Okay, so siblings D10.
siblings. D10.
The one that's got 10 on it, right in front of you. Purple one.
Oh yeah, of course. I've just been rolling D10, haven't I? Egypt. 2.
2. You have no siblings.
I have no. I'm an only child.
As far as you know.
I'm an only
You
child.
were born in a brothel.
I was born in a brothel. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need to know.
I'm a bit
Like that.
disappointed about that, if I'm honest.
Okay, so I could read in some of these bits here.
If you read the big words, the little words don't matter.
I think they do. It's the little ones I'm stuck on. Okay, so family D100.
Family D100.
This is who raised you.
I rolled a 33.
33. You were raised in an adopted family of same or different race. We'd like to see what race you were raised by.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do D20. Highs, humans.
Just go for the racial one. Page over, or the next page over. It's up here.
Okay.
It's
Supernatural
Oh, yeah,
events,
there it is.
race. There we go. Alright, so D100 then. You were
D100.
raised by.
I was raised by 8.
Just 8.
8.
It's a human then. You were raised by humans.
Aww.
Well, one of your parents was humans. Do you want to see what the other one was? We'll do it again.
Go on, yeah. I don't know. 2.
Yep, that's also a human.
Damn it. Raised by humans. Okay.
Okay.
What are yours? 1 in 100.
You want to see if you had an absent parent? Did you have an absent parent?
You should be, if you just work your way down the
I
list.
am working. I've got family, then absent parent.
Yeah, family. That's only if you get the absent parent thing. You miss that out unless you get the one that says absent parent. But yeah, to be fair, you can use the absent parent because I was adopted, wasn't I?
Yeah, fair enough. All right. D4.
D4. 1.
Oh, that's a shame. Your parent died.
Ah.
Roll on the cause of death. Supplement table.
Ah.
Your parents are dead.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to say both of them are.
yeah, that's fine.
We find out why they died.
Oh, I hope it's some sort of horrific accident, like maybe when the dragon burnt my spell book.
Cause of death. Are you ready? D12.
D12. 10.
Consumed by a monster. I was looking at that, willing it. Get 10 there. Yep.
By monster.
Dragon. Do it. Dragon. Eaten by a dragon.
Yeah, eaten by a dragon that scorched my spell book.
All right. Fair enough.
That's now canon.
Okay. Lifestyle.
Yep. What do I need to roll?
3d6.
Pardon?
3d6.
3d6. I've got my 3 here. 6.
Poor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's lifestyle growing up? Poor. Okay.
Okay, so this determines your childhood home as well by rolling a d100, taking 10 off.
Yep. It's not quite as bad as taking 40 off, though, is it? 71, so that's 61.
Yeah, small house. You had a small house.
Small house. Yep.
Okay. Childhood memories, 3d6.
Childhood memories, 3d6.
Plus
Here
your
we
charisma
go.
mod.
Plus my charisma mod. Oh, that's good.
I
I don't think I gave you the charisma mod. I mustn't have read that.
Yeah.
So my there is 14. Oh no! Why is it, you paused? You can't read 14. So what's the one with the 1 on the 4?
Wait, no, there we go. Sorry, it went over the page. It stopped at 12, and I was like, what? 14, there we go. You had several friends, and your childhood was generally a happy one.
Oh, okay. So childhood memory, happy. Yep.
Okay, and what was your background for personal decisions?
Background is oh, that's a good point. Sailor.
Sailor.
I'm a sailor, aren't I? I'm a
Yep.
pirate.
So it's a D6. You became a sailor because
Because 3.
one of your relatives was a sailor who took you to sea, and you never saw them again. I'm hoping it turns out your birth parents were.
That would be amazing. They were sailors as well.
Yep.
And then I became a wizard during my sailing.
Yep.
And then
Summoned a dragon accidentally.
summoned a dragon accidentally. The dragon consumed them. and then our boat got ravaged by pirates and killed all my crew.
All right. So now we need to know why you became a wizard. Then.
Why did I become a wizard?
Number 6.
Number 6. I got 1.
1. An old wizard chose you from among several candidates to serve an apprenticeship.
Old wizard chose me.
And
Okay.
how old were you? 79.
Yeah, I'm an old boy, aren't I?
Yep. In that
79,
case,
right.
you get 1d8 life events.
1d8 life events. Right. Let me find a d8. 8.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
All right. So I'll let you write down the numbers like you did for mine, and then we'll go through them.
Rightio.
So-
Okay. So
D100 8 times, please.
D100 8 times. I don't see why you can't write down the numbers.
Because I'm over here, and you've got the.
That's 10. 32. I think this is 89.
It's a good mix.
I'm getting a good spread here. I think that's
More
4.
to go.
74. Oh God, I've done so much in my life. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't even keep track of my own numbers here now. 8. 8. And last but not least, 22.
Okay.
Right.
So based on what I heard there, you've got 3 tragedies in your life.
I fucking love it. Incredible. Okay.
Okay. So the first
Break
one.
my heart.
Okay. So the first one.
Yep.
It was a 10, wasn't it?
It was a 10 indeed.
You suffered a tragedy.
Okay.
So we're going to roll on the tragedies table to see what tragedy this one was. It's a D12.
Your D12. Let me find the D12. 1.
1. A family member or a close friend died. Roll on the cause of death table to find out how. Cause of death, D12.
D12 again. That's 12.
A bizarre event such as being hit by a meteorite, struck down by an angry god, or killed by a hackling slard egg.
Okay, bizarre event.
Okay.
Is there a bizarre event table? Because that'd be amazing.
It doesn't say, no.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay.
Wait, hang on. No, there was weird stuff. It's a D12 for weird stuff.
D12 for weird stuff. Okay. That's a 6.
6. Served a powerful adventurer as a hireling. You have
No,
only received. You only recently left that service. Used the supplement to work out.
yeah, I think that's a
Yeah,
different thing, isn't it? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's. I'm going to say they're hit by a meteor.
If you'd have rolled an 8, a lover of yours was secretly a silver dragon.
Nice.
Okay.
That might still happen, yeah.
So next number.
48.
48. You made a friend of an adventurer. Use
Yeah.
the supplement tables to work with your DM and add more detail to this friendly character and establish how your friendship began.
Friend. I'll just put
Yeah, friendly adventurer.
adventurer. So what class? We'll do it like we did with yours. At the back page of that last, there should be class just there.
Yep. So D100.
D100. It is a 25.
They are a cleric.
Cleric.
D100 for their race.
D100 for their race. 61.
Halfling. 3D4 for relationship. Oh, they are friendly.
They
Never
are
mind.
friendly,
Let's do 3D6 for status then.
3d6 for status. That is a 12.
They are alive and well.
Okay. Name? If you where the little marker is there, that's the human names. If you scroll forward a page and a bit, there should be halfling names. We'll do a gender and a. It might be on the page, but there are a lot of human names.
There we go. So we'll do gender, highs and lows.
It's 11.
That's so we'll do with male with that, then, won't we?
Okay.
Then it's a D100 for a name.
D100 for his name. His name is 15.
15 is Danad. D-A-N-N-A-D.
Danad.
That's too many A's.
What?
It's two N's.
Yeah.
You pronounced Denard.
Yeah, no, I just like this. I like the
Right.
sound of it. Right. Yep.
Spell it
That's cool.
the same forward as it is backwards. It's one of those words.
It is. Yeah. It's a
Okay.
palindrome.
So
There you go. See, laid
that's
some knowledge
your-
on your AS. Okay, so that's my friend.
okay.
That's number 48. It's number 32.
32 is you made an enemy of an adventurer.
Okay, excellent. I like it. Enemy.
Roll
right.
a d6. An odd number indicates you were to blame for the rift.
Yep.
An even number indicates you were blameless.
6.
So even number, so you were blameless.
I'm blameless. Yep.
And do you want to figure out what class they were?
Yeah, I do indeed.
So D100.
Dear 100. Where's my 10 gone? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was just being blind and stupid. 79.
They are a rogue. D100 for their race.
Dear 100 for their race. 29.
They are a human. You ticked
And
off a rogue human.
Yep.
Can I go to crimes to see what you did?
You can do.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. It's D8.
D8.
Don't get a 1.
I got a 3.
That's all right then. You burgled them. Burglary. Well, they think
no,
you robbed them.
Yeah, they
They
think, I
think
robbed
you robbed them.
Yep.
You're a shitty pirate wizard. And
I'm a
robbed
shitty pirate wizard who apparently robbed a guy who I didn't actually rob. Who
Okay.
actually is a rogue who specialises in stealing shit.
Yeah, that's why he's really pissed.
Right. So, my next number is 89, my next life event.
Next life event, 89, and that brings you to you fought in a battle. Roll on the war table to learn what happened to you. Okay, let's go to the war.
Battle.
D12.
D12. There it is. 4.
4. You ran away from the battle to save your life, but you still feel shame for your cowardice.
Ran away. Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm
Next
alright with
life event.
it. Next life event is 74.
74. You met someone important.
Oh, did I?
Use the software table to work out the character's identity and how this individual feels about you. Okay.
Okay. So, important person number 1.
Okay, so class D100.
Class D100. 52.
They are a fighter.
Yep.
Race.
68.
They are a halfling.
Yep.
4d4.
4d4.
3d4, sorry.
That's what I meant. Hold up. All the ones. 3.
They
Hate
are
me.
hostile towards you.
Yep.
And 3d6 for their status.
3d6 for their status. Fucking all the 6s.
Oh, wow. They are alive and famous.
Okay.
Roll a d100. We'll see what they're famous for.
Okay, roll a d100. What are they famous for? That is a grand total of the wrong dice. Oh, no, it isn't the wrong dice. It was 24.
24. They are an artisan. A famous artisan of some sort.
Yep.
Or guild member.
Perfect. I met an angry guild member and pissed him off.
Yep. The famous angry guild member.
Yep.
Um,
Who likes fighting.
yeah.
Number 3. In 3.
You suffered a tragedy. D12.
Do you know what? Do you know what the worst thing is? Is that the next one's an 8.
I know.
And that's another tragedy, isn't it?
It is, yep.
So, D12. 7.
7. A lover disappeared without a trace. You've been looking for that person ever since.
Oh, lost lover.
Do you want to do stats on that at all?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, there's a race. There's a D100.
Race. It'd be funny if this is 77.
They're a gnome. You fell in love with a gnome and they
I fell in love with a
disappeared.
gnome and they fucked off. Well, they can go invisible.
Class.
Class. 64.
It was a gnome paladin.
Fell in love with a gnome paladin. Sounds like the start of a really bad country song.
Do you want to see how they felt about you?
I fell in love with a gnome paladin. She don't take my heart away. Sorry about that. Right, no I don't. Yes, go on.
3d4.
Come on.
3 or 4.
8.
8. They are friendly towards you.
Oh, yes.
They're friendly. They're not in love.
Yes, perfect. Lost lover.
Anything else you want to know about them?
No, to be honest with you, we'll come back to flesh these out a little bit more, like name and stuff. I've got a couple we need names and stuff. We'll come back to that in a bit.
Yep. All right, fair enough.
Because I've got many more of these.
So you've got one more tragedy, I believe.
And number 8. Yep.
So yes, another tragedy. So another D12.
Another
please.
D12. I've lost my D12 again. Oh, there it is. Number 9.
Number 9. You did something that brought terrible shame to you in the eyes of your family.
Oh no.
You might have been involved in a scandal, dabbled in dark magic, or offended someone important. Well, you did do that. The attitude of your family members towards you becomes indifferent at best. They might eventually forgive you.
Oh, that's okay, because my family's all adopted. I haven't got any siblings. I've only got adopted parents. One of the parents were killed by a dragon. So what the fuck do I care?
You might care about your adoptive family. You don't know when you were adopted. Could have been before your 70s.
Adopted in my 70s. It was last year. Okay, so I brought shame on my family. That's fair.
Yep.
Okay.
Any other numbers?
Last number is 22.
You fell in love or got married.
Oh, good.
If you get this result more than once, you can choose to have a child instead. Do you want this to be the same as your loved one who disappeared?
No, I think a lost love is someone that you never marry, isn't it? A lost love is sort of the one that got away, I think. Yeah, I think it should be the one I settled for.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. D100 for race. Another gnome. Come on.
No.
Keep with a gnome better. Come on.
If it's a gnome, I'm going to be...
76 to 80, mate.
56. That's a shame. What is it?
56 is an elf.
An elf?
An elf. So you got right the other scale.
That's good.
Would you like to give them a class or an occupation?
Yes. We'll give them a class. No. We'll give them an occupation, I
Highs
think.
or lows? Highs for class, lows for occupation?
Yeah, go for it. There's my dice. Highs.
Highs for class. D100.
62.
62. They are a paladin as well. You got to think for paladins. Hey, I'd like to paladin.
Oh, you look so sexy in that armor.
How do you like my divine smite? I'm going to turn undead.
Come see my love hammer. Anyway, so...
Oh, gods. Oh, gods.
This has got weird.
All right, is that all of your...
So, I'm married to an elf paladin.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you want to find out what she's up to. Status, 3d6.
Status, I want to know if she's still alive.
Please get 3.
Nope, that is
Not far off.
a hot 7.
7. She's alive, but doing poorly due to injury, financial trouble, or relationship difficulties.
She's married to a fuck-up wizard pirate. Of course she's got relationship issues. Okay.
Anything else you want to know about her?
I want to know if she likes me.
Yeah, all right.
That's a hot
7.
7.
Yeah, she's friendly towards you.
Okay.
Yeah. She's friendly.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Cool.
All right.
Okay. That is my final life event.
Yep. So what
Okay.
do we need to know now?
I don't know. Is that everything? Have we gone through the whole list there?
So yeah, life events, and then it's on to tragedies. What's next? Racial feats? No, you don't want that.
No. That's so. Yeah. That seems
so
to be.
names then, I guess, is it?
Yeah. We can.
Can you give me the names of your folk?
I didn't give names to my folk. No. I need the names of a rogue human. With the human, there are many different. I think. What did it say? Did we say earlier it was 12? No, if you look, because they're male and female, so if you count all the boxes, you're going to end up with.
Right. Yep. No worries. So there's 1, 2.
So while he's doing that, I won't talk about something because
4.
I ran out of things when he started speaking. But I will slowly start to recap my character as we go through this. So, I am Kimiko, a wizard sailor who was trained by pirates. I will be specialising in the illusionist school. I'm not particularly good at magic. I can commit petty crimes though. People are very rarely ever going to report me. I chose the Magic Initiate's feat as my human variant speciality. My family consists of just me because I was adopted when my real parents were killed by a dragon.
Did we do how your adoptive parents see you?
No. I don't think we did actually. No. But I've got shame now. I brought shame upon them. So
So they're indifferent at best.
Indifferent at best. Yeah. So, I took up being a sailor because of my wizarding connection. But while I was out sailing, an elderly wizard trained me in magic. Not very well, I will add, but well enough to keep me alive for 79 years. Because I'm a very old boy.
Still only a level 1 wizard.
Still only a level 1 wizard. My goal is to remove magic from bad people. I have an annoying habit of tapping my feet, and my spell book is in pretty poor condition. Throughout my life, a bucket load of events have occurred, including a war, which I ran away from. I brought shame upon my family. I married an elf. I fell in love with a gnome. I made friends with a halfling cleric, and I really angered a rogue for no reason of my own. I did not rob him. He just thinks I did. And so that's my story. We're going to go and roll my names. Have you figured it out?
Yes, D20s.
D20s. 18.
I think that's a re-roll. Yeah, it's a re-roll, that one.
18. 15.
All right. This is going to take another moment to start from the beginning.
Ah.
All right, so 1.
But yes. I also angered an important person. I forgot to add that into my history. I angered an important person who was a famous artisan and fighter.
What number did you get?
I got 15 in total. Is it Japanese again? No? Is it a Norse one?
Roman.
Roman. Oh,
Roman.
okay. D100?
Is it male or female, sorry?
Who are we rolling for? The human?
Sure, why not?
He doesn't have a race. He doesn't have a gender. So, high's girl, low's boy?
Yeah.
He is a girl. And the name is 72.
Name is Longina.
Well, just run that by me one more time. Because I think I figured out why I pissed her off.
It is spelt.
Sorry. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
Just about, I think.
All right. Lon.
Lon.
Gina.
Na. Yep, I definitely found out. Longina. That's the. Yep. Okay. The next one is a halfling. This is the famous fighter that I angered. So, same with the highs or lows. It is an 18, so that's a girl again. A halfling female who's named 4.
The name of halflings. Halfling female. You did what, 4?
4.
All right. Anne.
Anne?
A-N-N-E. Anne.
Okay, that's cool, yeah. I angered Anne. The famous halfling artisan. This is the gnome.
Gnome, all right.
Okay. Her name is 85.
Her name is Tippletoe.
Tippletoe. I love it. Tippletoe.
Okay.
Right. And last but not least, my elvish wife is called 90.
I'm guessing she was a female adult.
Yes.
Okay. 90.
90, yeah,
Oh,
90.
You ready for this? I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. I'll give it to you. I'll give you the spelling. It's Tiaaathuue. Tiathku.
Tiathku.
Tiathque?
Tiathque?
Tiathque.
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 Go with Tiathque. Sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my wife.
All right. Anybody else we need names for?
I know that's all my names.
Did you want your parents' names or did you care?
Sorry, I just looked at Longina again. Sorry, I'm such a grown-up. You wouldn't believe I'm 32.
No, we wouldn't. 2.
I've got. Oh, to be fair, hold on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this. I'll flip that sheet over because what I'm gonna do is I want birth and adopted parents.
Oh, okay.
So, Dad.
They were all human, weren't they?
Dad. Yeah, they're all human, but the birth ones will be Japanese because I'm Japanese.
Fair enough. Yep.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yep.
So, well, my name is Japanese, so I figure that's what it'll be. 44 for Dad.
Dad, number 44. K-E-I. Sorry.
K-E-I. Yep. And for Mum, it is number 28.
Eri. E-R-I.
E-R-I. And then Dad and Mum can be, what was it, D20 reroll the top two.
Yeah.
That's 18 again. 7.
7.
So both of them will be from 7.
Okay. Let me just make the count.
So many tables to count through.
6, 7. They're French.
French.
Yep.
Okay. And I rolled a 59 for Dad.
59 for Dad. He's Louis. No, he's not. He's Louise. L-O-U-I-S.
That's Louis.
No. Louise is before it. It's got an I-S.
L-O-U-I-S.
Yeah. Y-S.
Oh, Y-S.
Yeah.
I thought you said I-S.
So it's Louise.
Okay. Yeah, go on. And Mum is 94.
Stefana.
I imagine they're all dead, though, to be honest with you. I'm just looking at my age. I'm 79.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're dead. That's just flavour. I put them on the back of the sheet, you see.
Yeah.
Because they are actually dead.
I don't know how old your adopted parents were when they adopted you. They could have been like 3.
Adopted a 78-year-old at 3. That's a bit weird.
Or you don't understand how adoption works.
Could be. Okay, yeah, so that's everybody.
Dad, why do you keep calling us Mum and Dad?
That's how it works. Shut up. Rightio.
Right.
So
anything else we need to do? I honestly...
as far as I can tell, that is the character sheet.
Yeah.
That is the character sheet filled out.
So all that's left to do is your spells. Obviously, like I said, we're going to do that.
We're going to roll them off camera. We will do a recap of those rolls when we come back at the start of the first episode. We will previously on, and we will recap the spells that become available
and character creations, and then
and then we will run this campaign. So
what have we learnt today?
We have learnt that rolling for your character is hellishly entertaining.
Yeah.
And it can sometimes work out well with your character background, and it can sometimes work out like all kinds of a mess like mine. But it's going to be interesting to play these two.
It is, yeah.
So yeah, we're going to enjoy it, and we hope you enjoy it too.
Yeah. So just a quick recap: we will be playing the Lost Mine of Fallendelver. Fallendelver. Some words. Yeah, we've actually put the book down somewhere else now. We're not sure where it's gone. It's Lost Mine of Fandelver.
Fandelver.
There we go. And so we'll do
Scaramouche, can you do the Fandelver?
No, one can.
It's a terrible joke. I loved it. I'm gonna walk around the victory parade when we sign off.
What a high note.
End on a high note.
Right.
And we'll see you all in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for listening, and if you'd like to follow us on Twitter, we are at Triadic Ent. We are also on Facebook, and you can find us on Patreon under the name Triadic Entertainment. If you like our content, feel free to subscribe. Every penny helps. There are some great rewards available, and we would much appreciate it. Thank you very much for listening, and good night.